Good evening. I am Santosh. In this class, I want to discuss with you strings in C language. Okay. String. String is a one dimensional array. String is nothing but one dimensional array of character terminated by a null value. Or string is a collection of characters. String is a collection of characters. See, for example, collection of character. For example, Santosh is there. Santosh is my string. Santosh is a collection of characters. Collection of characters. If the character is nothing but what? Whenever we represent in a single quotation, within a single quotation, whatever the content you are writing there, whatever the content you are giving, that can be treated as character. If I given Santosh in a single quotation, it is also a character. If I have given within, if I maintain within a double quote, I have given some content, that can be treated as character. Okay, within a single quotation, it can treated as whatever the content, it can be treated as character. If I given one is a character, if I given at the rate is a character. Okay, if I given within the single quotation 1 2 3 is a character. If I given Santu within a single quotation, it is a character, it can be treated as character. Within a single quotation, whatever the content you are writing here, that can be treated as character. Within a double quotation, whatever the content you are maintaining, that can be treated as string. That is very very important. Okay, now what is the syntax? What is the syntax of representing strings? String is nothing but what? Collection of characters. Now how we are going to collection of characters, how we are going to represent collection of same type of elements? By using array, right? If you want to maintain same type of elements in one variable, you use array. Array is nothing but derived data type. Like this, strings is also is a one type of derived type only. Okay, but it is in character. It can be represented with a data type called character. Char is nothing but data type here. Now this is char is a data type. Identity is nothing but what? Array name or string name, whatever it is. Array name or string name, whatever you want, you can write it here. Now within the square bracket subscript operator, we maintain some size of the string. See, what is the main importance of strings is, if you want to process the data, in the form of names, okay, or any details of your requirement, we can use strings concept. That means when you want to process the content in the form of names, or in the form of collection of characters, we can go for strings concept. String is nothing but what? One dimensional character array. One dimensional means this is one dimensional array. Okay, so always the array, whatever that what we discussed in arrays concept, like one dimensional array 0 to n minus 1, like that only the character array also located in that particular places in a computer memory. Okay, now coming to how we can represent the strings. Strings can be represented in two ways. One is by character array, and second one is by string literal. The way of by character array, and second one is string literal. How we can represent in the form of character array, we will see now. See, char is my data type. To represent string. Char is my data type. Now this is my identity name, that is my character array name C. This is user defined. Whatever the name you want, you can write it here, that because it is an identity. Now this is subscript operator. This one is subscript operator. In that subscript operator, you have to maintain the size of the character array. Whatever the size you want, based on your requirement, this is user defined, you can maintain size here. Now the character, my character array size is 10. That means my string size is 10. Now I want to initialize that data. How I want to initialize the data? With is equal to, I am assigning some value. Within a single quotation, some character S. Within a single quotation, A, I am separating with comma, like S, A, N, T, O, S, H. See how many characters are there? I am writing here. See, always string holds base address. Always string element hold base address, like this. For example, what is character array here? C. What is character array? C. So now it is holding like this. This is holding like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 9 locations. Up to 9 locations. Okay. It is, the locations are like this, you know already. Okay. Now what is my first element? What all these things? 0th location, 1 first location, 2nd location, 3rd location, 4th location, like that 9 location, total 10. Okay, total 10, because my size is 10 here. My size is 10 here. Now what is my first character here? S. What is my second character? A. Third one, N. Fourth one, T. Okay. O, S, H, like this is there. Now what is the definition actually here? See here. String is a one-dimensional array of characters terminated by the null value. Terminated by the null value. See, you have given SANTOSH. Okay, SANTOSH. You have typed SANTOSH because you have initialized there. So when it is terminated, this string at nothing is there after that last character. Nothing is there. So this one is null value. When it is null value means what is the ASCII value of \0? That means null value 0. 0. So 0 is a final one. That means terminated with null value. The remaining, what is the 9th location? That means what is the 10th location? Location last one 0. The remaining locations will be 0 because it is terminated here. So this is the way of representing with character array. This is the way of representing with character array. Now every location is having address, right? 2020 is my address, starting address. 2021 is a second address, that means second location address. 2022 is a third location address. 2023 is a fourth location address, like this. Now the starting, the variable C can hold the starting location address. That means 2020 can be holded here. The base address will be holded by the string array. That means string, what it hold? The starting address of the location. The starting address of the location holded by the string. So that is very, very important. Okay. Now string is nothing but what? String is nothing but character array. String is nothing but character array. It is a one-dimensional character array. It can be terminated with the null value. That means \0. Okay. The syntax is char identifier name. That means identity within the square bracket. Okay. Like that we are using strings. Now character array we discussed. Within a single quotation, what we have given there, the collection of character can be treated as string. Now second way of representation, that is string literal. That is string literal. Okay, string literal. The second way of representation is string literal. That is data type character. Char is my data type. C1 is my array name. That means string name, string array name, and this is the size. In this size, that means in this size, I am giving one string. That is, this is string because I have given within the double quotation. Previously, I have given the content within a single quotation. Collection of characters I am treating as string there. Now here I am directly giving string here. How it can be stored? Okay, now see, normally regular way, see, we have size 10, so that total 0 to 9 locations are there. For every location there is 1 byte, because character is 1 byte. So 2020 is my address. For example, this is, I am assuming like this, 2020, like that in computer memory also. So there is some different memory address randomly. Okay, now 2020 is my starting address. 2021 because 1 byte. After that 1 byte 2020. After that 2021, 2022, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 9 locations. Now my, what is my initialization string? Santosh, SANTOSH. Now the starting, the variable holds the starting address, the base address of the string, that holds the base address, and 2020 is holding here. Now S is a character, but here within a double quotation you are giving the information. You are giving within a double quotation, you have given the content. So what is the first character? Yes. So S will be S will be located in a C1 of, what is my array name? C1 of 0th location. S will be stored. It can be treated as character. This character will be placed in a first location. After that C1 of 1, what is my next value? A will be located in first location. Like that C1 of 2, N. Like that C1 of 3, C1 of 3, T. C1 of 4, H. C1 of 5, that is O. Next one, C1 of 6 is equal to S. C1 of 7, that is H. Now what about remaining ones? What is the definition? The string is nothing but the string is nothing but what? The collection of characters terminated with null value. So this collection of character, what is my size? 10 location. My size is 10 location, that is 0 to 9. My string is 0 to 7 only. Now what about the remaining locations? After that string reading, the condition will be break here, because the loop will be run. So here when the condition will be failed, the remaining one is nothing is there, so it can be treated as null value. What is a null value? ASCII representation 0, so it can be terminated here. Okay, like this the string literal representation will be like this string literal representation will be works. Okay, so this is the main, very important. Okay, string, if you want to represent in the form of characters, we can represent it with within the curly brackets. Within the curly brackets, whatever the string you have to represent within the curly bracket, within a single quotation. In that single quotation, each and every character can be treated as collection of single, every character can be treated as a string representation. That is one way. And second way is within a double quotation, whatever the content you have given, it can be treated as string constant. This is the two way of representing the strings. And okay, after that format specifier. What format specifier we have to use? That means if you want to read and write, that means read and print the string data. Okay, what is the format specifier for character? Percentage C, as we know already. If you want to read format specifier like this, format specifier, that means percentage C in scanf. In scanf, if you given like this, if you want to read the content, whatever the content you have to read, you can use like this. Okay, am I correct or not? Or if you want to use like this, SCA NF scanf percentage C percentage address of C, we are reading the character C here like this. If you want to print percentage C. If you want to print the value of C like this. If you want to print the integer representation, you use percentage D. If you want to print decimal representation, go for percentage F. Like that. Percentage S is a format specifier. Percentage S is a format specifier to read and write the content, by using strings concept. Okay, percentage S is a format specifier used to read and write the content in a strings concept by using the strings concept. Okay, without using, whenever we are reading all these character array elements, you no need to maintain any iteratives. Okay, iterations are like this. Okay, no need to maintain. Now coming to one example, we will discuss one example, then you can easily understood how to read and how to print a character array, that means strings. Okay, now similarly, include stdio.h. Okay, if you want to read input and output predefined functions, we can go for header file stdio.h. Main function, open parenthesis, I am declaring one character array, char. Okay, n, that means my name is, I am giving the size with the 10. Okay, char name, my size is 10. That means name is, how it can represent name, it's holding the base address. How many locations? 10 locations. That means 0 to 9 locations, like this. Okay, like this. What is, for example, 1220 is my starting base address, 2122 up to 29. So 201220 is holding the base address is name. Okay, now coming to here, then in normally how we are going to read the data. Scanf percentage S address of, okay, address of name. Actually normally we can represent like this, but when we are working with strings concept, we no need to write this address of operator. That means you no need to write ampersand. Okay, no need to write ampersand. Automatically it can be treated automatically. Whenever you are giving percentage S here, format specifier, you are using format specifier S, we no need to give ampersand operator. Like that. How you are going to print F percentage S, normally name. What, for example, if I have typed Sai, if I type Sai, the Sai will be placed, read in that particular location. There is nothing is there. When you press enter, after that null value, so 0, the remaining will be garbage values, that is 0 in the strings. The Sai will be stored in this location. So name is holding Sai, that means my content is Sai. So I have read Sai. Now what about how I want to printf percentage as name? No need to maintain any address operator. Why means the pointer is nothing but to hold the address of another variable. Pointer is nothing but holds the address of another variable. C concepts, that means C concept arrays, structures, strings are use internal pointers concept. We will discuss at a pointers concept, okay, deeply. So the reason we no need to write address of operator here. Okay, internally it is holding the, automatically it can be read at the when you are using percentage S. Okay, when you using percentage S, it automatically read the content. Okay, now close. The output is normally, what is output? Sai. This is the way of read and write the content by using strings concept. Okay, the remaining will be discussed in the next class.